Just a refresher on the top half of the Premier League. The top four, of course, City well clear. United with the 2-point buffer over Liverpool, 2 points ahead of Spurs, and then 8 points behind at Chelsea. And that all leads into the second half of the derby day in the Premier League. That's the Manchester derby. Julian, at the Etihad, City can clinch the title, can't they, against United? But just how will Pep Guardiola approach this with the second leg of the Champions League just 3 days later?
Surely the priority has to be on that second leg against Liverpool. I mean, this is, if they don't win the title this weekend, it will be next weekend. I know it's a big game, it's a derby against United. For the fan, it would be sweet to win it, you know, against your arch rival and your neighbours. But surely the priority has to be Liverpool, has to be resting players this weekend or playing the ones who need some game time, who need to be a bit more match fit if you want. But you can't take a risk of having a Kevin De Bruyne getting injured on Saturday, or David Silva getting injured, or even Leroy Sané getting injured on Saturday, for example. So surely Pep will have a big rotation in his starting 11 compared to what he did on Wednesday and what he will do on Tuesday next week.
You see it that way, Paul? Is that the way Pep's going to go? He got crucified for changing a couple of players against Liverpool, didn't he?
This is a huge dilemma for Guardiola. What does he do? This is a massive game for City and United fans. This is, you know, it's off the charts crazy. Manchester United have played very, very well against City in seasons gone by. This season's slightly different. It's going to be a test of whether he plays Aguero. Does he give him 20 minutes off the bench? Is he going to be fit enough to play? Because he's going to be key if they're going to go through on Tuesday night. I honestly don't know what he's going to do. I think this is going to be a massive, massive conundrum for Pep Guardiola.
It's a delicate balancing act, isn't it? And as Julian said, the title is not what's at stake here. What is at stake is City's mindset, perhaps, and health.
I don't think that's the way that Pep rolls. I think Pep's going to put out a strong team. He's done it all season long, whether it's been the FA Cup, the League Cup, you name it. He puts out strong teams, and I don't think he's going to do what I think Klopp's going to do. I think he's going to play a real strong team.
Well, once again, I'm sitting here wanting to have my cake and eat it as well. I mean, as much as what's at stake for City in terms of the Champions League, as we were discussing, but you have an opportunity to win the league at home against Manchester United. Yep. You're the noisy neighbours of old. In front of your own fans, you're rewriting the record books in terms of points, in terms of goals scored. Do you take your foot off the gas? And I'm with Stevie here. I don't think Pep Guardiola knows how to play football unless it's full throttle. Do you really take your foot off the gas in the hope that it somehow salvages what's going on?
The thing is, if he does change the side, the squad that he's put together there, it's not as if it's going to be a weakened side. It's still going to be a strong side. Is it capable of beating Manchester United? Probably is, yeah. I think that they'll have enough, but he's still got enough in the tank to see this game. But you know, as Julian says, is he going to rest those key players, De Bruyne and so on?
Is there a mental aspect to this as well? Getting some of that swagger back that they clearly lost at Anfield, and no better way than winning the title.
I don't think so. Listen, you don't go through a season the way they have so far, playing the way they have, scoring the goals, making opportunities. And the individual performances that they've had and the team performances. I mean, everything they've done this season almost has been fantastic. So, you know, they know there's going to be setbacks, but it's not going to be enough to dent their confidence. No way.